Hi guys, the Planar Tracker in DaVinci Fusion is an amazing tool, but sometimes it needs a bit of help, and let me show you what I mean. So here I am in Fusion. I brought in a video clip. I've renamed it Buildings, but this building here is actually hard to track. And the reason for that is it's glass, it's got reflections, it's got opaqueness. Sometimes trackers really struggle with things like that. So here's a quick tip. What we're going to do is we're going to go to our buildings in the node tree, shift space bar, and we're looking for an unsharp mask, which is that one there. Now if I put that in the window, you can instantly see that it's created contrast, which is what the Planar Tracker really loves. We're going to nudge it up just a little bit, and then what we're going to do is bring in our Planar Tracker. So we're going to click on the unsharp mask and we hit shift space bar and bring in the Planar Tracker, which is that one there. I'm going to go to frame 120. Looking at the right hand side, it looks like everything's set up properly. So what I need to do is just zoom in, go to the top here, drop a point, go across to the right hand side. I'm using control middle mouse to zoom in and out there, and we're going to go down and create a keyframe like this. Now, for the last point, make sure you join up with the first point. And the reason for that is because if you don't, it won't track. Now, I've created a circle here, and that's because I have all my polygons set to curve. If I come up to the top here, you'll see I can just hit linear and it'll immediately create a square for us. Now, I'm going to hit set to create a point of reference on the timeline, and then I'm going to hit track backwards. So it's tracked that, so now I need to go up to the right hand side and hit go to our reference frame, and now I'm going to track forwards. So it's finished tracking, and if we look at that, we can see that it's done a damn good job of that. So we can actually go down now and delete the unsharp mask out. If we click on the Planar Tracker, let's go to frame 120, the reference frame, which is that one there. If we come up to the right hand side, we can now change it to corner pin. And now what we can do is just take the corners of the corner pin and just put it where we want it to be within that tracking window. So I'm just going to quickly do this. Zoom in, just make sure it's on point. So now we've got that all set up, I'm going to bring in our video. You can use text, you can use banners and any kind of media you want really. What we need to do is drag that out and connect it into our Planar Tracker like that. And I'm actually going to rename that by hitting F2, and I'm going to call it FJ Film Jack. Now when I put that in the window, we get this. So while this plays back wonderfully, one of the problems we've got is that the luminosity, the brightness of the image completely is in mismatch to the surroundings, and it's not very believable. And one way to fix that is if you go to the Planar Tracker and come across to the right hand side under settings, you can actually just give it a bit of a blend just to show some of the windows below. And then when we play that back, we get this, which I think is far more believable. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to deal with a really difficult track. So see you in the next one.